Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to see how we can automate our trades so that no need to be there like all the time in front of market. So first we discuss like basically I'm using a Alice Blue and Alice Blue is already given some of the API they have exposed, so we can use that APIs. Whenever you type like Alice Blue API from your browser, here you can see the second link is a Alice Blue API documentation. If I click that particular link, it will redirect to this particular page. Here they are given the documentation for the API, like how we can use. Using this API, we can automate our trades. So today we're going to discuss like some of the basic APIs, which is like generate API key and authentication. I mean session ID. How we can how generate API key, API encryption, and how to create a session ID. These three things we will discuss today. Okay, so basically generate API key. We have to log into our ant and then we can generate. That I will showcase later. So first I will call this API get API encryption key. For that one, here you can see this is our this particular API I have to call, and I have to pass only my user ID over here. So I will just open the Postman and I will show how it is going to display. So this is the Postman. Whenever I just entered my user ID. So if I click on send, here I can see I'm getting an error message. It is telling user does not log in, please log in. So the one use case is, suppose if I'm not logging my Alice Blue from the web or the mobile, this API will not allow you to like automate your trades. First we have to log in from our browser or from our mobile application. So let me quickly log in first. Okay, so it's asking let me grab that one too. Okay, so in this section, okay, so now I'm logged in. So now if I try the same API with my user ID, let's see what will happen. Oh, now we got a encryption key. So this key we have to copy. So this key we have to use in another place. I will just copy it. Okay. So here you can see, okay, so now we are able to get a result from a first API, get encryption key. So second is like a get a session ID. So as per the documentation, so they have mentioned, so to generate a session ID is a combination of user ID, API key, and encryption key. So basically user ID, we know it is the ID we used to use for our login. While logging we are entering our user ID, right? It's the same user ID. The second one is the API key. So what is the API key? So this API key we have to generate from a Alice Blue application. So from a browser, if I go here, so here you can see API key. So in my case I have already generated. If you're not generated, like it will ask like generate API key. For me, since it's already generated, it is telling like regenerate API key, or else you can generate a API key from here. So once you generate a API key, it will display like this. So we can copy it. Okay, so now we are good. Like first is user ID that we have, API key that also we have, then encryption key. So what is encryption key? Encryption key is the result of our first API, like get encryption key. So this is the encryption key. So then all the combination of these three should be hashed using a 256 algorithm. Okay, what they are telling is like we have to combine these three values. First is like user ID, API key, and encryption key. then we have to hash it. So for the hashing, so if you are a developer, like we have so many built-in library. If you are not a developer or a normal user, so I have one website, like it is, I'm not promoting or anything, I just checked this one, it is working fine, so I'm just sharing. So SHA 256 generator, so here we can enter our values. So let us enter all our values. First is user ID. So user ID I will copy. Okay, user ID entered. And second one is a API key. So for the API key I have to go to Alice Blue and I have to copy it from here. Okay, and what is the last one? Last one is our encryption key I will get from a first API response. So this is my first API response encryption key. Okay, I just enter over here. Then I can click on generate. When I click on generate, so it will give a hash. I will just copy and I will paste into our postman. So this is the key, and when I paste here, you can see we got our session ID. So this one mainly used for authentication. So authentication means it will tell like which user is logged in for the Alice Blue. So it will give the user information of the user who is logged in. So suppose if I logged in, it will give all the my information. So now once we get a session ID, we have to pass this one in headers. So for example, I can go for the profile and I get account details. Okay, and here you can see in header we have to pass authorization bearer token. So we can pass in two ways. Okay, one is like I can bearer and I can paste it over here, the token whatever I got, and I can click send. Sorry, so it is a environment. Let me just check why it is not working. Auth. Okay, if I think okay, auth I'm getting. So same way I should get bearer token as well. Okay, now I'm getting. So last time I think I have missed something. Okay, now I'm getting. So basically bearer and what are the token we got from the second API we have to pass in authorization. Another way of doing is like I just set an environment variable, so no need to copy paste every time again and again. So what we can do is like auth and we can send it. This is a one way, or else like here you can do bearer token, and here you can enter our token values, and this way also it works. I will just remove the headers and I'll just remove the headers and I will send it over here, and this time also it will work. So in this way we can able to like get them automate our trades. So now we get to know how to call the API with the tokens. So now I will show what I did for my trade to automate my stop loss. Okay, so I will just okay, it is already up and running. So 3000. Okay, so this is the application I have built in a React. So from here I have given a button for the login. Once I click the login for the Alice Blue, it will call the first two APIs. One is for getting the token and second one is for getting the session token. Okay, so now I'm able to log into my application. From here I can set my stop loss. So mainly what is the challenge I was facing is like sometimes like I'm not used to take the stop loss. So so that's the reason I thought, yeah, let's build our own Algo or bot, so that whenever it reaches the particular stop loss, it will exit. So here we can set a stop loss in two different ways. One is like suppose I can give the minus amount. So for example, if so my loss is like minus 8,000, how to get how to exit from my trade. For example, 8,000, and I can give a submit. So it will tell current P&L. It is currently showing 0 because right now like there is no open position, so that's the reason it is showing 0. Or else like it is keep on updating like what is the current P&L. And this is a one case. So it is like we are ended up with like minus 8,000. Whenever it reaches the loss of 8,000, it will close all my trades. And second scenario is like I'm already made a 10,000 profit, but my thing is like suppose my 10,000 is become a 4,000, I have to exit all the positions. So that's the reason no need to add this minus symbol and just 4,000. So okay, first I have to cancel the stop loss, then I have entered the new stop loss amount. Okay, submit. So now my stop loss is like a 4,000. For example, suppose my current P&L is like 10,000, and whenever it reduces to 4,000, it will exit all our traders. So in this case, I can assure today at least I'm taking 4,000 to our home. So in this way, it is like help me to like improve my psychology. So every day I know if I'm losing maximum this much only I'm losing, I'm not going to pay anything extra. So previously due to psychology sometimes I not used to take a stop loss and I ended up with the bigger losses. So for that solution I just came up with this set stop loss method. So in the same way we can call other API too. So for example, so some based on condition I can put a like place a order, like if the market is reaches this many points I can put order. So those all things also we can handle, and those APIs also they have given like order management. Here you can see is a square position, a place order is there, cancel order history, everything we can do. So from the automation. So this is my algo for setting the stop loss, and also I'm adding the more feature to this, like placing a trade, and based on the condition, like if my amount is reduced to 50%, move to the next strike price. So all those automation like I'm developing. So let's see in the upcoming days I will update you guys. Okay, if anybody want this algo, so they can contact us on our email page. So anyways there's no paid charge. So right now like I just tested this one, I can share with you guys, and if you want you can set your stop loss from this. Like it works only for the Alice Blue right now. I didn't integrate it with the other API, other platform API. In future like I'm planning to integrate with the other two, like Angel One and Grow also I'm planning to integrate. Yeah, I will let you know like if I once I implement it, and I will showcase that with you guys. So that's all for today. If you want to know more thing, and please reach out, or if you have any particular requirement, if you reach out to me, like I will let you know whether it's feasible or not, or if I can do, if I have a free time, like if I even it will help for me as well for the future. Like please let me know like if you required any assist for this one. Thanks a lot for watching. See you on next time.